Good evening, everyone. This is another video about three simple things that most people would do wrongly when they are doing their trades. What is the most important trades element that you think of? Is it the cut loss or is it the chasing after the trend? Most people will chase after trends, which is can be dangerous. If you look at this, if you buy in somewhere here and it goes all the way up here, you're doing well, right? But then if you're trying to chase your trend somewhere in the middle or somewhere, just like this one, if you think the trend is going upwards and you try to buy in somewhere here, you sort of like make the mistake that you are quite far away from the 200 EMA. So if you're trying to enter here and trying to enter here, you are more likely to be successful when it is nearer to the EMA. The bounce will be greater and than somewhere so far away from the EMA. So this is one of the main characteristic of trying to chase a trend. Avoid chasing trends. Always buy when there's a pullback instead of chasing trends. Chasing trends does work, but then the risk is higher. So we try to minimize the risk. So if you really want to play the chase the trend kind of play, just make sure you have a trailing stop loss so that and follow the trailing stop loss tightly. Do not just put a stop loss, then when it goes down and you think, oh, okay, it's coming down, so I'm going to not going to invest trade anymore. I'm going to turn into an investor now and wait for the longer term. So there's a recipe for disaster, in fact. So the second thing that most people make mistake of is whenever they see there's a you are trying to buy in somewhere far from the 200 EMA, just like what I said just now, just like here. You try to buy in somewhere here. It does work sometimes, but then the risk will be higher, a lot higher, in fact. And most people that the traders won't really look at is the where the support and resistance area are. Just like here, there's a strong support area, support turn resistance, and resistance turn back into support area here. So if you're trying to buy somewhere near these areas, it can be quite dangerous actually. Just like here, if you buy in somewhere here and then it flops, just it went up a little bit and then flops down all the way down here. So you're most probably will take a loss here. So do not try to do these kind of things. Another thing that you have to pay attention is that most people try to over diversify their portfolios by too much. If you have a 100,000, maybe $100,000 account, try to keep it to about one or two stocks. Do not aim for 20, 30, 40 stocks. Those are too over diversified that you won't even know what to do when suddenly there's a market crash or something. You won't know how to react to it in time. So most probably you will be, oh, okay, I'm still getting dividend and the market is down, I'm losing money and I don't even know what to do. So do not try to do that kind of thing. Do not over diversify. If you have 100,000, 50,000 on each stocks, then it's good enough. So you don't have to sort of like split your attention too much. Uh, does it make things quite risky if you're trading just two stocks? Not really, actually. All you have to do is just follow the rules of the game. If it's wrong, just cut and sell. Do not hold. Most losses that people suffer while trading is not from the initial pullback of the stock. It is the long term, slow grinding move downwards that people keep averaging down and averaging down and averaging down all the way down. And the pressure from it is going to kill you. Do not average down or try to hold the stock while it goes down. You might think that, oh, the 200-day EMA is pointing upwards. It has just overshot a bit and it's pulling down backwards. So you don't even know how deep it can be. It can just like here, it can just go all the way down here and gives you another hope you will buy in more here and then crash down. So you're gonna hold a very big loss here. Another thing is, if a stock, because I'm trading mostly on technical analysis basis, the charting style, I don't really pay attention much to the fundamentals of the stock. So if there is news about the company's management with shoddy accounting problems and stuff like that, whenever there's some kind of problem with their accounts, always exit the stock. The stock will crash down, and bad accounting is not a good thing for the company. So the stock will crash. Always exit it. What else do I have to tell? Okay. Another thing is, make sure you know where the simplest thing. In fact, just like if you plan to buy on the way upwards, always make sure that all the lows are going higher and higher and higher and higher, just like this. So whenever there's a lower high here, just pay attention, because it might crash down, or it might just like this one goes up to create two small lower highs. So when people sort of like follow by the book, you see that, oh, this is a high, it has made a lower low, and then two lower highs. So they expect, oh, okay, this one is going to crash down soon, but then they trick everyone and start going upwards. So this happens, this kind of thing happens. So and one way to avoid these kind of things is, whenever they see there's a lower highs and lower lows and two lower highs like this, just wait and see. Do not enter on any side. Only when there's a strong breakout like this one. This is a very strong level. You see, there's three area here. This is a failed breakout. So this area, this zone here, is a very strong zone. So if it breaks up like this is a very strong uptrend move. So you can just either, if you are chasing the trend kind of or we call it tribes. If you're chasing the trend kind of tribes, then wait for a pullback or just go up here. But then I don't think so. I prefer to for a pullback, but this pullback is too shallow. I prefer it to go deeper. Somewhere here would be nice. Somewhere to the previous highs, then another bounce up. But then we won't know how far this thing goes. In my opinion, I won't be chasing it if it's just like this. It might just pull back and then crash down. Because if I'm not mistaken, it should have a pullback soon. So this can be risky. As you can see here, see all these zones, it won't be going up too far away from the pullback area. So this might be having a pullback soon, I hope. So this is gold. So if anyone interested in playing gold, wait for it to go down maybe deeper, somewhere here or somewhere here. That's where the zone is. So whenever it goes back here, do not buy immediately. This is one of the things. Do not buy immediately when you see it goes into this zone. Wait for it to consolidate and show you where the momentum goes to. If it breaks up strongly upwards, there is strong probability that it will continue going upwards. If it breaks down, it might signal something is bad is coming up. So with this, I think I'll just end the video. Hope everyone have a good weekend. Thank you.